You may think the Seventh-day Adventist work in Ghana began in a major city. Instead, a small fishing village on the southern coast was the location of an improbable start.
I welcome you to Apam, which is said to be the cradle of Adventism in Ghana. According to history, one dolphin picked a track at the coast in 1888.
Dolphin was the name of a local trader who lived in Apam. At the time, there were no Adventists living in the region.
One day, while fishing, he saw a pamphlet floating. And this man, to satisfy his curiosity, picked that small pamphlet. And when he read through, he discovered the Bible truth about Sabbath.
By 1891, there were 33 believers who had accepted to keep the Sabbath in Apam. The church kept growing and quickly spread throughout Ghana. Today, you can find the statue of Dolphin's hand holding the famous pamphlet to commemorate the origin of the Adventist Church in Ghana.
The importance of it is that it doesn't matter how small the beginning of the gospel is here in Ghana. It started by just a track on the coast of Apam, and now we have the churches all over Ghana.
In the 150 years following Dolphin's discovery, the Adventist Church has grown and become well-respected across the country. Today, Ghana has the largest Adventist membership in the West Central Africa Division. Some of the top schools and medical centers are Adventist institutions. Even the top chaplain roles in the military and police force are filled by Adventist pastors. But there are still areas that are difficult to reach. Memba is a young global mission pioneer in the northern region of Ghana. He has been working to start new groups of believers in communities that don't have a Christian background. Among many other outreach activities, he became a volunteer teacher so he could reach students who didn't come from a Christian background.
The Adventist Church is growing in Ghana, but with a low speed in the northern region. And I decided to teach religious and moral education. So I decided to teach them what actually Christianity is all about. And as I speak to you now, every Sabbath, about 35 of the students visit the church. 10 of them have assured me they are going to choose SDA senior high schools.
The work of global mission pioneers like Memba is vital to reaching people in unreached communities in Ghana and all of West Africa.
There are a lot of people in Ghana who have not heard the good news. And with the support of the Global Pioneer and their project, people are going to get used to and they hear the message, and the people will hear the good news, and it is changing lives. People are testifying about our God, and this is done through Global Pioneer.
Please pray for Ghana and the West Central Africa Division. It's a challenging field containing cities with great Adventist presence, but also regions with very little Christian influence. Thank you for your support in this area of the world. The military is rarely the first place that comes to mind when thinking of pastoral ministry. In Ghana, one Seventh-day Adventist pastor has risen to the top rank of chaplaincy in the Army. Colonel Peter started his chaplaincy ministry 20 years ago as a civilian chaplain. He firmly believes that God has been with him every step of the way. He reached the rank of colonel faster than any chaplain before him.
I have risen through the ranks from a lieutenant to now a colonel by the grace of God. It is not that I am exceptional. No. It is because the Lord has found favor with me and He has given me this appointment.
Colonel Peter's position as head of the military chaplains has allowed him to share the gospel with top military personnel, government leaders, and many soldiers in the Ghanaian army. One day, a soldier approached him before leaving for a mission. The soldier showed Colonel Peter his talisman, an object he believed had powers to protect him from harm. Colonel Peter used this opportunity to share the power of Jesus with the young man.
Then I told him, this one is no good. I have a better talisman, better one, more powerful. They said, sir, are you sure? I said, yes, I am sure. If I give you that one, forever you'll be protected. And I prayed for him. He came back rejoiced, said, sir, now I've seen. Is in Africa, we call it juju. He said, sir, your juju is powerful. I said, yes, my juju is powerful because my juju will never fail you. And so we do this so that actually we bring Jesus Christ and the gospel to their doorstep.
With the help of Colonel Peter's influence, the Adventist Church received permission to build a church on the military campus. They are one of only a few religions granted this privilege. Recently, the Adventist community came together to celebrate the chaplain's promotion to colonel. After the success of Adventist chaplains in the military, the police force and prisons have created Adventist chaplain positions as well. The police chaplain recently received special permission to start a church service on the police training campus.
Initially, we were not recognized, so it was difficult to be seen as an Adventist, gathering people to pray. It was not allowed. By gradually working under them, they saw something good in the Adventist stage, and gradually they allow us to be here.
These special opportunities in Ghana's military and police force provide a unique method of influence across the country.
The name of the church is high, is held high in the Ghana Armed Forces. Where I go to say Adventist chaplains, oh, we know you. We know you, have heard of you. And so by the grace of God, we have made great impact. And most of the soldiers would love to be members of the church.
Many soldiers have started coming to the Adventist Church on the military grounds because of Colonel Peter's ministry. Please pray for the chaplaincy work in the military, police force, and prisons. God is using unique methods to reach all people with the gospel. Thank you for your support of mission around the world.